TimeClock Plus is the web-based system used by Samford University employees to report time to be paid. There are several methods for recording time. The web clock can be accessed through the Internet and is compatible with Internet Explorer, Firefox, and Google Chrome. The system is not compatible with Safari. If you are instructed to access it using a Mac that only has Safari, you can contact Computer Services at 726-2662 if you need assistance with installing Firefox or Google Chrome. Purposely disregarding instructions, falsifying time, attempting to clock in or out for someone else, or having someone clock in or out for you are terminable offenses. It is important to follow all instructions and policies related to time reporting. Do not attempt to adjust time from the current week to reflect anything other than actual hours worked on the precise day it is worked. For example, if you worked an event last Saturday but forgot to clock in, you cannot put down that you worked late on Tuesday or that you worked this Saturday to make up that time. Likewise, if you forget to clock out for lunch, do not simply clock out for an hour while you work. This is required by federal law. You must coordinate with your supervisor in order to correct your time if it is incorrect. There are several different ways to access the web clock. You may access the web clock by clicking on the icon on the desktop, selecting the TimeClock plus web clock from the favorites list, by going to the Human Resources tab at samford.edu/human resources, selecting the Payroll tab, and clicking on the web clock link. Or by typing timeclock.samford.edu into the address bar of your web browser. Once the web clock logon screen is displayed, select the appropriate company from the drop-down box. Hourly staff should choose Company 100 Hourly Staff. Then log in using normal SUID and password. This is your ID and password you use to access your Samford email account. You should approve your time worked for each day by clicking on the View button. In the next screen, click on the View button again to display the option available for viewing. Select Hours from the list of options. This will display your hours worked during the week. TimeClock Plus lists your hours in and out and any lunch break. The amount of hours worked appears to the side. The total hours worked for a particular day are shown here. Times listed in red simply indicate that a lunch was taken on that day and are not an indication of a problem. If your hours are correct, then you will approve them by clicking the box to the left of the time segments displayed. A message will appear stating that you are certifying the time worked is correct and accurate. If you agree that this is correct, indicate this by clicking Yes. You should not approve time for the current day until you have clocked out. After you have approved the current date's time, make sure that every other correct time has been approved. You should not approve time for any segment that displays a missed punch or needs to be corrected by your supervisor. If it has been several days since you have missed a punch or made a note regarding a modification and the correction has not been made, please check with your supervisor to see when they may be able to make the correction so you will be able to approve the entry. Also remember to click on the double back arrows at the bottom of the page to display time records from previous weeks to be sure all time has been approved. Time should be approved at the end of each shift. Prior to the end of the pay period, make sure all time is correct and there are no missed punches for that pay period and all time has been approved.